In order to control pneumatic conveying systems, in most cases you only have to deal with digital inputs and outputs, but on some of Conair's equipment we also have the requirement for analog inputs and outputs. So digital inputs and outputs are basically, if we call this more I/O, digital I/O is essentially a 0 or a 1 or a yes or a no, or what I always like to call it a light switch, where you fire an input or an output or you don't based on what your software tells that input card or output card to do. But we also utilize analog inputs and outputs based on a variable sense. So if we have a variable speed pump like what we use for our wave conveying systems, or if we're modulating a wave valve where we're modulating the amount of air we're allowed to let into the pickup point, that's typically going to be on a 4 to 20 milliamp or a 0 to 10 volt signal. And that's something that we can vary. And again, our software tells that analog output what type of I guess level we'd like to send out to that piece of equipment, and that piece of equipment understands that, and that's how we're able to really make these systems very dynamic. But all in all, the Smart FLX control system that we're launching here this year is truly smart, and I say that because not only are we managing a material database and we're managing production needs with respect to all the receivers and the destinations and how do we get all the material there, but we also optimize all this I/O together to be consolidated and to be as efficient as possible when we design these systems for our customers' needs.